Hey guys, it's Shining Polaris. AEW Dynamite just ended, so I am going to do another video. Again, thank you guys for watching, and just want to say thank you for my new Twitter best friend, Rin, who helped me grab this rare Kenny Omega bear, because it's so expensive to buy it on eBay, but she got it in Japan, and she took the time to ship it and send it to me. So thank you so much. That is awesome. It is going to be in front of my TV and in my mini shrine. Hopefully it stays right there. Okay, so AEW Dynamite just ended. Another great episode. All the episodes, why are they so good? So we're just going to do a quick rundown and recap and whatever, thoughts, takes, whatever. So first match that came out, this was Bryan Danielson versus Allin Angels, and I just want to say, I already like Danielson as it is, but him being like this total heel bad guy now, I love it. What I also like about this episode is they had a guest commentary basically for like every match, because JR is he's out for a while, so hopefully he gets better soon. So the first guest commentator was Adam Page. So Danielson, as you know, he's going to face Page for the title at Winter's Coming, which is like in 2 weeks. And so he's going through everyone in the Dark Order until he gets to Page. So right now, because it's in Atlanta, he's facing Allin Angels, who's from Atlanta. So no doubt the match was good. And I just love, like I said, with Danielson becoming the bad guy now, like I don't know, I'm just like 100% more interested in all his matches. His matches were already really good, so. But yeah, so afterwards, when Danielson won, he put Angels into a submission, but of course, being the heel he is, he kept the hold a little bit longer, and then when he got on the mic, he was just, trying to jaw jack Adam Page. And next week they're going to go to Long Island, and which he is going to face the ever so over John Silver, because he is from Long Island. So that got Adam Page to kind of get close to the ring. He was down the ramp, but of course, because they're having their huge, pay-per-view quality match, they're not allowed to touch each other. But Johnny Hungy came out and tried to attempt to beat up Danielson, but of course Danielson rolled out of the ring and nothing happened. But like I said, I really enjoyed that whole thing. So my thoughts on Winter is Coming. The thing is, trust me, I am a huge fan of Paige as well, but I really like Danielson, and just like, because Winter is Coming is just like a special Dynamite episode, so I feel like, the titles are going to change. I know, you're going to say, well, that's where Kenny won his title, but Moxley had it, like, for a long time. Adam just won, so there's no way he's going to lose that, right? But the thing is, Danielson is he's so strong right now, and I just feel like he's definitely, like, the top, like, 5 guys right now, so to me, I don't know. I don't like to see Danielson lose, but I just don't think Adam is gonna lose. You know what I'm saying? So, like, personally, so just saying it right now, if I could, I would have Danielson beat him for the title, but that's not gonna happen because Adam just won it. So anyhow, that's just that my take. But the Winter's Coming is gonna be an exciting episode. I cannot wait to watch it. Wish I was there live. Okay, next match is CM Punk versus Lee Moriarty. And, it don't matter. Whatever CM Punk is going to face, I'm going to root for CM Punk. But I really like Lee a lot. So this is really cool that Lee got his opportunity to face Punk in a large scale like this. The main take was the guest commentator for this match was MJF. And MJF came out in his Hanukkah drip, or somebody said in the comments, his dreidel drip, which I really like. Make that to a shirt. And like, I was watching the match, but I was really listening to what MJF was saying, because MJF on the mic is just gold. Like, he's so good on commentary. They need to have him on more. Mostly talking about a little bit about the Dynamite Diamond match that will also take place next week. And MJF had won twice in a row, so he's gonna say he's gonna win it again. Blah blah blah. But after CM Punk beat Lee, which by the way, even though Lee lost, he looked really good. So I'm really excited to see what Lee's going to do in the future, because like I was very excited when AEW signed Lee on. So afterwards you had MJF just oh my god, he's just roasting CM Punk again. This time he basically was saying, you know, like CM Punk is trying to go after Brit Baker or something like that. But yeah, my favorite line was he saying that CM stands for cooking meth. I don't know. I did a spit take when I heard that. That was so hilarious. So yeah, and then afterwards, you know, CM Punk said a couple things back. Basically, is like, you know, why don't they just fight right now, that thing. But MJF, being the coward he is, did not, and CM Punk tried to get out of the ring to chase MJF, but MJF had Wardlow, and that was the end of that. So, and then let's see, after that, like I said, I just watched it, so a couple things, these things may not be in order, but I'm still going to talk about everything. Then you had like, which I did not know, you had a Wardlow versus some other guy match, so this was like in my like AEW Dark match, just happened to be a Dynamite, so I actually did not watch that. So but anyway, Wardlow always you know, good to see him in the ring. But anyway, he won that. I didn't watch that match at all. And then so we had a little bit Brit Baker segment. This was her talking about her loss against Rio. And just very quickly, there was a lot of comments that said they didn't like that Rio won against Britt, because, you know, Britt is a champion. They said it wasn't believable because Rio is like really small. Did everyone forgot that Rio used to be AEW Women's Champion? So, I mean, and she's like one of the most talented women wrestlers. So, to me, I had no problem with that at all. But basically, it was Britt Baker just saying that it was going to be Jamie Hayter versus Rio. And if Rio beats Hayter, then she will get the shot for the title, which I'm very sure, like I said, this is going to be set up for Winter's coming. And you see a little bit more of a tease of Jamie and Britt butting heads, you know. So, to me, like, you know this was going to happen, but they just formed a team, and I'd like them to stay together a bit longer. But the feud with Britt and Jamie will be hot when that happens. So if it happens sooner than later, I'm fine with that. So yeah, so next week, Hayter versus Rio. All right, and then after this, like I said, stuff may not be in order. So, but you had Gunn Club versus Sting and Darby Allin, and this was another match that I didn't watch too closely because I like the Gunn Club, but on AEW they're not like my super favorites, so I kind of didn't watch this match either. As you know, the Gunn Club, they have like the most perfect record on AEW, which I think is hilarious, but you know that if they're going to face Sting and Darby Allin, they were going to lose. So they did, and that was their first loss as a tag team and trio. They're both really, really strong in those two. So anyway, didn't watch that match. Sting and Darby won. Let's see. Then you had a little segment with Jericho and 2.0. This is Jericho just trying to say that like he didn't help Eddie Kingston. He just wanted to beat up 2.0. 2.0 came and kicked his ass. That was basically it right there. Yeah, so I guess we're just setting up a new feud between Jericho and them. So there you go. Then one of my more favorite segments, this was Adam Cole. He like went to the commentary booth, and as he was just like talking or whatever, you had Orange Cassidy come out. So you got Adam Cole and Orange Cassidy facing each other, but then the Young Bucks creep behind Orange Cassidy to try to like kick him or whatever. But Orange, he's too smart for that. He spun around and caught him. But it's 3 against 1. So the Super Click beat Orange Cassidy up. But soon after, you had the Best Friends coming out to save the day. Super Click run away like the cowards they are, and there you go. So this is what I am early predicting right now, because when Best Friends were feuding with HFO, right, and it was announced that they are members of Chaos, and everybody was like, "Do not waste Okada's debut in a feud with HFO." Calling it right now. This will be great. This is why we're done with HFO. We're getting into Best Friends versus Super Click, okay? Like I said, build that feud. This is what everyone wants to watch, all right? Get that feud going. They can have two things happen with this feud. Number one, we can finally introduce the trios title because you got the two strongest trio teams there. You got Super Click and the Best Friends, okay? But they need Trent back, so hopefully Trent will come back and then they'll make that Best Friends trio stronger. So number one, they could do that, introduce the trios title. The second thing, which I hopefully will happen by Revolution, I'm just predicting it right now, is they're gonna feud, make a huge mess of things, and then you're gonna have the leader of the Elite, okay? Kenny Omega will come back. You don't have to be a match or anything. Just come back to like say what is going on, guys, and then face off with the leader of Chaos. There you go. There's your debut. That will be at Revolution. All right. Think about that. Okada debuts at Revolution that way. So that could be for the trios title. See, there you go. So for Revolution, Super Click versus Best Friends for the trios. All right, predicted it now. I think I've wasted too much time talking about that because I am very excited. I like Orange Cassidy and him being in this HFO feud. I feel like brought all the Best Friends down. Finally feuding with the Super Click. Now everyone back to where they should be. Okay. Anywho, next little segment. This is Team Taz, and so Taz was on commentary with Hook and Hobbs with him, and then Lio Rush comes out, and they're just like, you know, shooting a promo at each other. You had Ricky Starks, Dante Martin also there, and yeah, they're just they were talking about the Dynamite Diamond Battle Royale thing and Gauntlet, whatever. And they're basically saying that Team Taz will be part of that. They're going to win the Diamond Ring, blah, blah, blah. I'm just going to call it right now again. I'm going to say Hook. Is even Hook in the match? I have no idea. I'm just saying that Hook is going to win it, all right? He's going to beat MJF and get that ring. That's obviously not going to happen. MJF is probably going to win it again, third year in a row. But I would just like, I mean, the Hook hype is real, okay? So, anyway, Hook wins the Diamond Ring. But then, yeah, you have the Lio Rush thing with Dante Martin, blah, blah, blah. I think Dante is going to infiltrate Team Taz, and he's really with Lio Rush. Anyhow, that's my take on that. All right, next match is for the TBS tournament. This is Kris Statlander versus Ruby Soho. And I mean, these are you have your two like top women wrestlers here, both extremely talented. I was actually wondering how it was going to end because you want both of them to still be the top woman, right? Even if one of them has to lose. I had a feeling that Ruby was going to win it because she is like, you know, like I said, she's like top two right now in the women division. But Kris Statlander is really good too. So I know I said this on Twitter as well. I didn't like the finish because I'm not a huge fan of roll-ups, but AEW don't do them often. They have been doing it a little bit more than usual, but they don't do it too often, so I guess it's okay. But Kris Statlander, I think she. So both of them did hit their finisher, but I don't know, like they kicked out of each other. So like I said, because of that, it still makes them look very strong. But Ruby Soho rolled up Statlander and pinned her for the win. So Ruby Soho is moving on. Kris, obviously not. And I mean, I would rather have one of them did win by a clean finish, but I understand the roll-up is there to try to protect them both. Because if you did see it, like I said, they both like try to use their finisher on each other. No, not kicked out. I meant to say they tried to, but they got out of it. And then the surprise roll up, you had Kris like really struggling to get out of it. Wasn't like she wasn't doing anything. So I guess you know, like I said, they do that roll up finisher to still make each woman look really strong. So there you go. As for the winner of the TBS tournament, who do I predict? I know everyone is saying it's Thunder Rosa. I'm still gonna say Jade Cargill because I think Thunder Rosa needs to go for the women's title, not the TBS title. So, all right. And then the next you have is the main event. This is Cody versus Andrade. And this is Atlanta. This is where Cody's from. And I think it is interesting to add that everybody, well, not everybody, half and half, but the boos were very loud. Okay, so Cody comes out, boos were very loud, and it shouldn't be that loud in his hometown, but it was. It was hilarious. So, well, Andrade came out first, and it was funny because he like was holding like the dagger. He just looked so like scary. And then Jose, the assistant, who is like, who for some reason on Twitter right now, he's just so over on Twitter. so he has like a briefcase full of weapons or whatever. The funny part is right after Cody made his entrance, you had Andrade attack Cody on the ramp, and then if you look in the background, poor Arn Anderson fell to the side of the ramp. That was accident. And then you can see Jose hurry up and try to pick him up from there, which then turned into Arn Anderson trying to beat up Jose. So I just thought that was really funny. There was, like, this is a no DQ match, so there was a lot of weapons around the ring, a lot of plunder. There was a part, like, so in Chicago, when Cody threw his belt 3 times and it was thrown back at him. So I think they were trying to do that in Atlanta, but no, he threw it in there. I did not see this part, so I think it was they said it was Andrade they threw the belt in. And I don't think it was thrown back. So so whoever got that kept it. But yeah, what was distracting was that the whole time Cody had like, it looked like fuzz on his back or something. And it was very distracting. And I just thought, okay, it was his skin peeling from a sunburn. But then I'm like, it's the winter time. Like, why would you get sunburned? But anyway, I didn't think any more of that. So at the end, this is why his back looked like that. But at the end, you had they had the table there, and Cody is going to basically superplex Andrade onto the table. But then Brandy comes in, and she like put the lighter fluid on the table and then light it up. So very unexpected. They had fire in this match. What? And Cody suplexed Andrade onto the table, and he pinned him for the win. He had a couple, even when he pinned him, he still had a little bit of fire on his back. I don't know why, that just looked funny. And Cody won. So did Cody need to win? I mean, Cody's going to beat up everybody eventually. But again, with this, he had to go through the extreme to beat Andrade. So, okay, Andrade still looked strong after this, I guess. But the fire through the table, I actually did enjoy that. And, you know, then you see the doctor looking on Cody's back. Like, I'm like, he probably got a little bit burnt there for real. But I'm sure he's fine. He looked fine. So, yeah, so there you go. That was Dynamite and my kind of short takes on it. Let's see, my future plans of wrestling. My next AEW show will probably be in February. So like, that's still on the next Chicago show. My next show period, that will be, I'm going to Impact, for, Throwback Throwdown. And before that, I am going to C2E2 and going to visit the AEW booth and see the wrestlers there. So I am excited for that. So actually, in a way, that's kind of like another AEW show, right? Even though it's Comic-Con. So there you go. You can see me on that. Thank you guys for supporting me on Twitter. Follow me for my ridiculous tweets and takes at Shining Polaris. Watch all my amazing clips from all the shows I've been to. And TikTok, Shining Polaris AEW. So thank you so much, guys. I hope you enjoy the video. And yeah, there you go. So, and we'll see you next time. Bye.